Oh, hi! Long time no see. I haven't made a video in a while because I've been revising and I've also been at home and trying to enjoy myself, and there's not a lot of time at home to make videos. Today, as you can see from the title, it's about my default. And this default has a lot to do with the Elliot Rodger case. If you don't know, he went on a rampage, he shot 3 people and he stabbed 3 of his housemates because he said that he was constantly being refused by women and that they wouldn't have sex with him. And he was very jealous of other men for getting women. And it's something where a lot of people are saying that because he had a mental illness and was being seen by a psychiatrist, that it was therefore a mental illness and can be written off. And this is a very nice idea. And it's a very easy thing to say, there's something wrong with him. It's not everyone else, there's something wrong with him. And the problem is, a lot of people's defaults is not all men. Not all men are like Elliot Rodger. And the problem with this is that, yes, that's true. That's something. Not all men are like Elliot Rodger, obviously. But you don't need to be like Elliot Rodger to be part of the problem. Just saying not all men is proving that you are part of the problem. You are saying, yeah, he did a horrible thing towards women, but I'm not like that. Don't hurt my feelings for this. And a lot of the time, that's something that pops up in my mind, and I have to stop thinking like that. I have to forcibly tell myself that I am wrong in thinking. I'm wrong in prioritising my own feelings over someone that has endured hardship. I mean, the people that he was going to single out, the people that he did single out, ended up being his housemates because he thought that they were awful and he didn't like their accents, I believe is what he said. And then he went on a killing spree. But the people that he targeted, the people that he focused his hate on, were women. And saying, oh, not all men hate women, No, you're right, yeah. But abuse to women and rape and just kind of that whole thing is quite awful. And it's very common. Every woman that you can talk to has been catcalled. Every woman has been objectified in some way. I would ask you, anyone, to find a woman that hasn't at some point had someone in a car driving past and either hoot their horn or shout out the window at them. And that's the minor things, and women have to ignore it. They shouldn't stand for it, but they have to. Because it's a cultural thing, and it's something where it's so ingrained in your nature that it causes me to think, when I hear about something like this, one of my first thoughts is, not all men are like that. And I hate that. I absolutely hate feeling like part of the problem. Because that way of thinking is part of the problem. Someone had the great analogy today. The chance of getting eaten by a shark is 1 in 3.5 million. That's quite rare. And yet, people are still afraid of sharks. I mean, you'd be stupid not to, right? They have teeth and they kill people, and that's the stories that you hear. They give you great reason to not like sharks. And then you have that with this statistic: 1 in 6 women are raped. And you're vastly more likely to have that happen to you. And yet, if a woman is afraid of a man, if a woman says that she's afraid of men, or afraid to be alone with men that she doesn't know, she's being seen as irrational. It gives you a bit of perspective. And you need that. You need to start thinking of everyone as a human, and everyone's default needs to stop being, Oh, not everyone's like that. Oh, come on, you know. Everyone's default cannot be not all men are like this. And it needs to be like that until men can prove that an Elliot Rodger is the 1 in 8 billion. That's what we need. So start doing it. Don't whine about how it is now. Start making progress. Change the way you think. Change the way that you talk. Change the way that you act. Change the way that you talk to other people. It will make a difference if everyone just makes a little change. And hopefully it will. Hopefully death threats towards women because they turn guys down will end. Hopefully this whole thing of saying that a man deserves sex ends. Hopefully that stops. Check your privilege. Realise how the world works and realise what effect you have on it. All it takes is a second or two to reevaluate that. And I'm slowly training myself to not think like that. I'm slowly changing my default. I want my default to be something that the rest of me agrees with. So yeah. Bye.